following video is not a polished episode. It is purely the highlights from a live stream investigation done on a phone and at the mercy of reception. These videos are designed to show you some unique places, give you the history, and give you any happenings that we might have had. Are they paranormal? I'll let you decide. Actually live from Nottingham tonight. So where we are tonight is outside the Galleries of Justice, which we have been to before. So just have a quick look around. Unfortunately, so this is the galleries. Hello, Anna. This is where we're filming tonight. So Keg's inside getting ready. We're going to go in and we're going to meet somebody in there who's going to give us a little bit of history on the place. Let's go on in. How worn these steps are. There we go. So, as we come in, this is the... Oh, Keg just popped out of nowhere. How magnificent is this building? So behind me, as I swing around, and make you all feel very sick as I do that, we do have the very lovely Amy here. Amy, how long have you worked at the galleries?
So I've been here for coming up to 10 years, and I started on the welcome desk here, and I'm now the front of house manager, so the visitor experience manager.
Okay. And where are we? What is this building? What's it used for?
Welcome to the Shire Hall in Nottingham. So currently the National Justice Museum, but as you've just seen with the Sheriff's Shields, it's been the home of law and order and crime and punishment for many years, right from medieval times through to the 1980s, and the home of Sheriff of Nottingham for quite some of those years. This is about 200 years worth of Sheriff Shields here. Okay.
So when you talk about the Sheriff of Nottingham, can't help but ask.
Robin Hood.
And I bet you all, and I bet you get asked this a lot about Robin Hood.
Yeah.
Did Robin Hood exist?
In my personal opinion, he is a myth. But the sheriff was real, so yeah.
Yeah, so he's historically
But yeah, we've got lots of stories about Robin being on site here and maybe hiding out in our dungeons, which I'm sure you'll see shortly. But yes, I think he is a made-up character, in my personal opinion.
Okay. So do you know when the building was actually built and when it was used? Because it was used as a court.
Yep.
And I say for the sheriff, you've got cells downstairs.
Yep. So it is quite a higgledy-piggledy building from different eras, so it has been extended over time. So the original building on this site would have been a straw and wooden shack from the medieval times, but was still sort of the court of that era, right through to the building from the 1700s that you see right now. And then over time, when we go into the courtroom, that's from the Victorian period, because again, the original courtroom for this building, the floor fell through. And on another occasion, there was a fire. So it's had quite a history.
Yeah.
But yes, the one you'll see today is still about nearly 200 years old from the Victorian period. Then we go down into the cells later on, and the oldest part is the dungeons part, again, sort of from the Georgian era, and the sandstone caves themselves, again, back to medieval times. So you've got a bit of everything.
Yeah.
And the narrow marsh, which I hope you're going into later, again, is from 1833, and that was an extension then, when it was brought in that all prisoners would be in solitary confinement, so they had to build an extra wing so they could separate everyone out, because they didn't want the criminals talking to each other. Okay,
is that where the street, you set the street up?
Yes, so the fake Victorian street, yeah.
All right, so that was cells?
So yes, originally that was cells, and the floor above it still has those cells there. That's part of our daytime museum visit. That bit's open, and again we talk about the history of capital punishment in that area.
Because you've had executions here as well.
We have, so the stairs you've just come through is the site of 11 executions over the time.
On the stairs?
On the actual steps.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
out there. So 11 in total, so some on the stairs out there, and then when it was made private, not public, some were done in the exercise yard that you're going to see later on.
Oh, cool.
And the bodies for all of those buried in that yard.
Right.
We do have a story that was a true account of a public execution that was so well attended that at the moment of execution, some of the crowd surged forward and some were too close to the gruesome happenings that they tried to move back, and actually more people died in a crush in the narrow street than we ever executed on the steps there.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Okay. Wow. Didn't know that one.
Interesting story from
Yeah.
Nottingham's horrible histories there. Yeah.
So, yeah, I can imagine over the years there have been a number of horrible histories.
Yeah.
So,
Again, I spent a lot of my time on the desk here, and at one point we did have somebody in the cafe who was sensitive, and quite regularly they would look beyond me and say that they could see somebody behind the reception desk dressed in a sort of a morning jacket and top hat. So they've been seen around the reception area. We've also had people in military dress walk down the staircase behind me and take a seat on the bench as if they were waiting for somebody. And then the usual grey lady has also been seen in this area.
okay.
So, yeah.
Cool. Everywhere seems to have a grey lady.
Yeah, she's very popular.
The grey lady gets around.
Yeah. So we're heading into our criminal courtroom. So again, the site of where anything from murderers to arsonists were sentenced.
Yeah.
And along this corridor here, it has been known that sometimes you can smell quite a smoky smell, like tobacco pipe kind of smell.
Right.
And again, that could be one of the people waiting to go through.
Because it is quite magnificent.
So welcome to our beautiful Victorian courtroom, and the area you're facing right now is the judge's chair. So sat aloft above everybody else, looking down on the people in the dock where I am now.
So you're in the dock.
So yeah, so they would represent the Crown, and then yes, I'm here representing myself.
Yeah.
Behind you would be the jury, again 12 wealthy men who would decide your fate, and where you are is the press box there, and the seats for the barristers and solicitors on this side here. So in this area, quite often we've had people feel sort of quite a heavy sensation weighing down on them here. We've also had banging from over in the corner of the courtroom, and one of the people who was executed out on the front stairs, William Saville, has been seen pacing up and down where you're stood, and again sometimes that can be accompanied by a pretty horrible smell, so sort of foul body odour and a bit of a pongy boozy smell to go with it as well. And then if other visitors have taken photos up in the public gallery behind and caught faces looking down at them. We had somebody who in the dim light took a photo of themselves in the judge's chair, and their face shape had sort of totally changed, like they were taking on the persona of one of the past judges. So yeah, the lady looked like she'd got mutton chops and quite a jam.
See, this is why we can't have nice things, isn't it, Keg? Because you just throw.
I'll just hold it.
You just throw it all over.
The old saying, send them down.
Yep.
The prison cells were directly underneath the courtroom. And then we've got a display of various different types of punishment.
Yeah.
So the stocks to put your feet in, probably in the village square, right through to the pillory. Again, where you might have, passing by might have thrown horrible things at you. And stories about throwing fruit and veg is probably untrue because they would have wanted those for themselves, so it was more likely going to be stones and animal mess.
Do they sell those in the gift shops?
We should start doing.
You should, because I need one for cake.
I want one of these then for you.
What?
Next one.
The gibbet.
The gibbet. Next one.
Full
that one.
cage there. Yeah.
So they used to put them in here alive, did they?
No, so this is when you've been executed on the stairs out the front. You're thinking of times before the police force, police service, were available. So yes, what they used to do then was put their executed prisoners, normally murderers, in this cage and hang it high on the entrance to the town. So for us that was a place up on Mansfield Road.
Right.
Is the main entrance to the town then. So you would see that this is what we do, Nottingham people do to their people who break the law when they come to Nottingham. So yeah, so hopefully be a deterrent to people who potentially might commit
Don't
crimes.
mess with somebody from Nottingham, that's all I can say.
We're now at the night cell. So at the time this was being used, the prisoners weren't locked up in the daytime. They were allowed to do crafts or hobbies and were allowed to do pretty much what they liked. They were only locked up in the evening. So at night, up to 3 people could share this small space. And as you can see, there's no beds in there, there's just hooks on the wall. So if you could afford it, you might purchase yourself a hammock to use. If not, you're sleeping on the floor. And hopefully one of your cellmates will have also purchased a pot to do their business in, because otherwise if you're sleeping on the floor, you're also sleeping in your cellmate's mess as well. So it's not a very pleasant environment in there. Again, people would have been held here shortly before being taken up to the front steps for execution. So this might have been someone's last days in here. And I've had people in here with the door closed and they felt like there's people in there with them, to the point where some members of staff have felt like they've been touched on the arms or the shoulders. We've had other members of staff in full historical costume walk along this corridor here and have the shawl pulled from their shoulders, and also several staff members have heard it actually, a very audible sigh, like they've given up, has been heard coming from this area as well. So yes, quite a lonely and desperate place, this bit.
Yeah. It goes deeper, doesn't it?
It does. So where we are now, there's another floor below where the exercise yard is, but also a floor below that with caves and dungeons, which again in the medieval times was just where people were left and forgotten about. In quite an awkward sized cave as well, so not wide enough for you to lay down comfortably on the floor and not tall enough for you to stand up straight either. So yeah, you'd probably just be left, again, your final few days in just this awkward position. So yeah, not very...
So how do you feel walking around turning lights off and in the dark?
Because I've done it for nearly 10 years now, it's not as bad. But yes, when I first started, particularly this staircase here, as you go down to the laundry area, felt like there was people watching me or somebody was following me down the stairs. And yes, the laundry bit itself is the place where, yeah, you feel like there's somebody else there when there isn't. Again, you hear noises. Another colleague has very clearly heard her name shouted when there's been nobody else there. So yes, laundry's quite active.
Okay.
So, yeah. Nice to meet you all. Hopefully some of you will come and visit.
Yeah, so if people want to come and visit, which is what this is about as well, to just promote the place a bit, if they were coming to Nottingham, then are you open 7 days a week? Or?
We are, so 7 days a week from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. every day. And then come September, October time, we start doing evening tours as well. So we'll take you around in the dark and tell you the more gory stories of what happened here.
We went and sorted out the other place we're going to investigate. And when we came back, the musical box was playing in here.
It was, and it hasn't gone off since.
No, didn't go up before and hasn't been since.
And while we're setting up, the flux went off as well. All right, just wondering if there's anybody here tonight. A couple of ladies here. We'd love to talk to you. I'll introduce myself. My name's Alison. Next to me here, we've got Cag. That's a really weird name. See movement down
Hold on, don't move.
What?
I thought I could hear shuffling. You know, like the sound of the material?
Yeah. What's that?
I don't know what
That was footsteps. That was behind us.
Well, I've got noise in this cell next to me. So just inside here.
Is the sheriff here? That's footsteps. Again, then.
It feels really creepy in here, that.
I'm sure you know what these lights are. I'm sure people have been in with them before. It's not witchcraft. Shy. That's the obelisk. But if you go up to any of these lights on the floor, you might be able to light them up. Here at that time. I can hear voices.
Oh my gosh, that's
Oh my
false
God, I
noise.
can hear voices. Who could it be?
Could it be paranormal?
Well, I thought not, but
Well,
I honestly thought.
I thought,
Yeah, you thought the same I did.
yeah, I did. Why haven't they come down? That's weird. Okay.
All right. I was about to do a drum roll and somebody was going to appear, but they didn't. They're not there. All right.
That was the noise behind us.
That was behind us now. Okay, you all heard that. I honestly thought we were going to have an appearance. Not by a ghost. We thought it was a real person. But they're not there.
That was a bit weird.
That was a lot weird. Not that close. Can we get that close? From a distance. From a distance, we could see. I can hear footsteps again. That's real footsteps this time. That isn't where I heard it before, though.
No, it was from up there.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's a figure.
Oh my gosh, look at your ears!
What? Where did these people come from?
Do you know the people you find in
I
haunted
know,
locations?
you come to it and you think you've got a whole location to yourself,
I know.
and suddenly these two
We
appear.
had no idea you were here.
No.
When did you get here? Do you come here often?
Well, fancy meeting Amy's Crypt in England, in the UK. Everybody's going, yay, Jared and Amy.
We were just in some of the like underground dungeony area bits, and it was actually really, really cool.
It's been really creepy. It's been really creepy here. Now, can I ask a question? Did you come from that direction over there
No.
at any point?
Before you were down here,
No.
yes, because we had to come.
No, while we were doing the live stream.
No.
So we've been underground that whole time, and we made
You're
sure
joking.
we were down there before.
I'm just going to blind you, sorry.
That's okay. Blind me away. We were down there before you guys started, and we just stayed down there the whole time up until now.
You were in the courtroom, I think, when we
no.
were here and went outside.
We were building up for you coming, because we heard the footsteps. We heard a couple of voices and the
Yeah.
footsteps from
That direction.
that direction. And I started to build these people up. Who could it be?
I know.
Because
Right,
we
that was
honestly
us.
thought you were going to appear, and then there was nothing. So I actually came around the corner to see if you were just keeping back.
No.
So you were nowhere near.
No, we've been out there. That's the only way in and out.
Yeah, because that's where the dungeons are down there.
Yeah.
Dungeons,
We have not been up here at all, so.
Oh, that's just creepy.
That is weird.
Yeah.
We've been hearing voices too, men's voices. So
Yeah,
not
that's
you
what.
guys.
Yeah, I heard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And
and footsteps.
something that
We
we
were hearing
were hearing
footsteps too.
footsteps,
Yeah.
and something that we weren't sure, like it sounded like a squeak, maybe a door or something, but we
Like
don't know what it was.
a heavy door, like, kind of.
Yeah. So
Good. We're not like disturbing the live stream, are we? Well,
No, oh God, no.
obviously.
Everyone's like,
a bit disturbing.
very disturbing. How cool is it, guys? Though here we are in the UK. Who would have
Great.
thought?
They look like the people we left in our accommodation.
It does, doesn't it?
It does.
No, we were really excited actually to catch up with LA's Haunted Horizons.
Actually, we kidnapped them. We made them come, didn't we? We
here against
saw.
our will.
Did.
We blackmailed them.
Yeah,
so
we
you,
didn't really want to be here.
you can tell they're under like
Yeah.
under threat.
Duress
As soon as we
here.
got here, they were like, "You're going into the dungeons, and you can just stay down there."
Exactly.
It is actually really miserable down there.
It
But really
is.
cool. Like, sorry, cool to be there, but if you were stuck down there, it's pretty miserable.
No, it would be not
Yeah.
nice.
No, it wouldn't, would it?
No.
So Adelaide reunion in the UK.
Adelaide, yeah.
So good.
So just bump into each other.
If there is someone up there, can you come down and join us?
Are you hanging for a minute or two, or?
We can hang
Yeah.
out there. Yeah. Is that
For sure.
okay?
Oh, we've got two cameras.
No, I don't want you to. Can you bugger off?
Yeah. Who knows?
All right, we don't want you around.
Oh, I don't know how much Amy wants to share because we haven't.
Oh, thank you, Mel.
I don't know how much Amy wants to share because obviously we've got to edit our
Yeah.
But you saw a little head poke around that corner.
Oh, yeah. Yes. So I'll show you guys later where it happened.
Sorry.
Well, a few things. Like I was sitting here, my back was hanging out a bit, and I felt something brush my back. Very light though, so maybe it was a hair falling or something. And we were hearing stuff down there, and I saw it kind of looked like a little head, like
Peek out.
like that, pop in and out. So
Okay.
I'm a bit freaked out.
Excellent. All right, shall we come down here a little bit? If you're hanging around, that would be really good.
Did you just touch me?
Yeah, that was me. Sorry.
Oh. Why did you reach around me to touch me on this side?
Is that what you did?
So Amy's
It
not
was like
freaked out
this.
at all.
Oh, really?
I'm like, what?
Should we do an EVP?
Yeah.
I heard that.
You
I was
heard that
down
behind
there,
us?
behind Amy, yeah.
Like, was that weird scrunchy noise?
But it's like a tap. Australia Capture Paranormal. Can Jared check out the third cell, which would be 1, 2...
You both just said the same.
Did she?
Yeah. Dark figure, 3 doors down.
This one?
Well, that's where I thought I saw it earlier.
Can you go and join that man in the cell?
Maybe you can go up and touch him. Let him know you're there. I would normally say it gently, but it's Jared. So feel free to be not so gentle. Just going to drop
I
that.
heard that.
What? Footstep?
I think he needs to be locked up, so if you can slam the door on him.
It's Cag's stomach. Tag.
That's my mushy peas.
Okay.
Was that you knocking?
That is something back there.
So it was behind you, I heard it. I thought it was down the
it's
other way.
down here.
Footsteps? There. Like tapping.
Can you come a bit closer to us? If you tap on this, we'll hear it.
Every time we turn down there, it goes quiet again. All right, let's try some EVP. Jared's just coming back. It's really hard because we don't have enough hands, do we?
Do you want me to hold something? I've got 3 hands.
Have you got free hands? Can I get you to hold the camera
Oh.
without kicking everything over? Can you operate that? Is that all right? Sorry.
Oh, I feel nervous holding this. What if I accidentally hit the stop record button or something?
Just don't.
Just don't. All right, so I've got this little box in my hand. I'm going to put it just in front of me on the floor here. Just move away from it. If you can put your voice on that, move away from it. If you can put your voice on that, on the floor here. Just move away from it. There.
Did someone clear their throat?
No, listen to whisper. Move away from it. There.
What were you accused of? What was the crime?
My light is flashing.
Going dead.
I don't want to say it's not normal that it does that, but it could be going
I
dead.
keep seeing.
I don't know if you can see it on the live stream, guys, but my torch is just subtly flashing. I'm not doing that. Wait.
We're just going to listen back.
And also can bend over
Bend
again.
over and pick it up. We're just going to listen back. So nothing on there, it's not speaking. We do an Estes.
Yeah?
Okay.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's this time.
If you guys want us to stay for an Estes, you better hit like on the video, you better share the video.
Yeah, give us some hearts and...
Give us some
You see
love.
that have you noticed the difference between, people who can market?
Yeah, that.
Give us some... Yeah, there we go. Oh, we're getting them. Yeah, here we go. We're getting hearts, likes, lots of them.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna...
Okay, so is anybody with us tonight? Can you tell me how many females are here?
Who are you?
Okay, well, my name's Cag, so it's a really unusual name. What's your name?
There it is.
That's what?
One.
The guy with the funny things on his ears, do you
Who is
remember?
it?
Yeah, do you remember his name?
The person who asked the question, her name's Amy.
Stuck here.
You're still locked up?
Here.
Which cell? Or maybe you're a guard.
That sounds terrible. Must be hurting his ears.
That does sound bad, doesn't it?
Yeah, he's super loud. He loves it.
Jump.
What's that? Jump? Jump?
What is the date?
Oh, it's...
Bear witness.
To what? What do you want us to see?
So what is the date?
It's the 7th of June, 2022.
I just want
You just touched my head, by the way.
you.
Really?
You just want
Touched
me.
you.
I just had my hair. Just before he said that,
Alright, who is
something
it?
just touched the back of my head.
Who is it that just touched Alison?
What was it?
Just
Or
confirm.
what was that?
There's nothing behind me.
No, nothing at all.
Yeah, someone just touched my friend Alison here.
How?
Well,
Yeah, I've just come
How
up
he
behind
did
her
it.
and touched it.
Six.
Is that the cell?
Woman.
Oh, 6 woman.
Man.
man.
That's weird. Woman and then
Man.
man. Care to share any names?
How many?
Well, there's 3 women, 1 man here that I can see, but are there any others? Maybe you could share that with us.
Rosemary's still the 7th here.
Yes.
This is me.
Her.
It was her.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry.
That was CAG.
Maybe there's
Just sit.
maybe there's another John here.
You.
Me.
Okay, I've got the name of John Robinson. Is that you?
Join me.
Oh, really?
Maybe
Down here.
Join you down there. Yeah, probably. How about you join us over here?
Can we skip that one? It's a nice invite.
Best invite you'll get.
It is, isn't it?
Sorry. Hey, I got told.
Her.
Is that hurt or her?
I'm not sure. I was just thinking the same thing. I was told of another gentleman that hangs around here called William earlier. Is he present?
About what?
We just want to know if you're here.
Always.
Always.
Okay.
You're always here. We've got to go soon. You're going to move over to...
No.
Okay.
Okay.
I was about to invite you to come over, but obviously not.
Are you okay with us being here? Yeah, if you want us to leave, you can always tell us to get out. That's
Please.
okay. Please.
Alice.
Okay. So you want me to get out? Where would you like me to go? Is there anywhere here you would like me to go? I can go on my own. It's a brave ask, isn't it?
Yeah.
Especially if it says dungeon.
Oh my god.
I heard the word drugs.
Okay, well at least it wasn't
Very
dungeon.
towards the drugs. If there's a man around speaking, why do you...
Has been.
Yeah, there has been a man around speaking. That's good. Why don't you go?
Here.
Why don't you go up and push the guy with the funny things on his ears? Can you do that for us? Do you want to just cut that for a sec? Because we're just hearing. Oh, sorry. Because we're hearing things that
Yeah,
are
can you just turn that off a minute?
just silence for a sec.
No.
I heard a squeak
Yeah, same.
or whistle.
What is down there actually?
Does that lead
That
to...
leads to the laundry up there.
Oh,
And
does
then
it?
it down there leads to where we were.
Okay.
Because that's where I was hearing all the sounds before, apart from the heavy footsteps, which were in that direction. Most of the footsteps shuffling I was hearing was coming from over here. And actually, Amy, the other Amy, says she doesn't like the stairs. Yeah, when she's...
Yeah, she don't like the laundry.
Yeah.
It's much colder here.
It's freezing here. Wow, the temperature is so cold. See, that's leading into the... My goodness, where's that?
Because did we just walk outside?
No.
We're still inside. That just dropped
We're in the middle of a hallway.
bloody 10 degrees or something.
There's no...
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, there's no windows. The doors are shut. But it's just dropped about 10 degrees.
Yeah. Freezing. And then this door's shut.
And that door's shut. It's coming from this side of me here. Can you feel that?
Mm. Yeah, I feel like there's a cold wafting out of here. Like it's not a gust, but like you can just feel it's colder in here. You know what I mean? Because I'm standing in the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally as I walked up those stairs, I could just feel it on my face. It's much colder here.
But this
Maybe
is where
that's
it's
a
all
long
been.
thing.
Is that window open or what is it?
That's a window, but it's sealed.
All right, well, this is interesting. We've still got other areas to do, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
And very little time. And these guys need to
Yeah, it's got to go.
Yeah, we've still got
keep
some
moving. They've got
investigating
lots of investigating to do. So, but we're going to thank you
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having
for
us.
coming and helping out.
It's
So,
always fun hanging out with the HH crew and everyone watching. Thank you.
and we pay them later to say that. by
Yeah,
the
we
way.
do.
Send the invoice to Alison.
Yeah, invoice to Haunted Horizons. We're going to move on for the Patreons. Amy and Jared won't be with us for the second bit because they have filming to do as well, so they've got to go and do their stuff. I was going to have to get you to do that block there.
Lady.
What?
There's no lady now.
Does that make me look beautiful and radiant?
No, this makes you look green.
I like if that EDI falls down and hits you in the head.
Do you realise we're alive, you know?
This is tired Alison talking there. Come on, dear.
Oh, ball!
Oh, Paul.
Hello.
So we're in the extension. So this is where the bodies were laid, the ones that were executed. They're under here, and there's cells just up above us there. So we thought we'd try to come in here and see if anything was happening. No, just wondering if there is anybody in here tonight. If you could let us know. What you could do is come up to one of these lights.
Okay, they're saying the signal's gone glitchy.
I hear you.
Go up to the lights. You can set them off.
Hanged.
Oh,
Hanged.
hanged. What's under the floor here? All the executed that were hanged. Were you hanged? If anybody's out there,
Hello.
hello. If anybody's out there, do you want to come on in?
Bloody.
What's bloody? Were you hurt?
How are you?
I'm really well, thank you. Well, no, not really. I'm tired and my knees hurt. But apart from that, I'm doing okay. Explain.
Triangle.
Oh. Well, do you want me to show you what the triangle does?
Oh, yeah.
So that said, explain triangle. Okay,
Yeah.
well that's an interesting couple of words.
Well, it is a relatively new piece of equipment.
Yeah.
And out, isn't it? So.
Do you want me to show you? You may not have seen this one before. Okay, if you come up from this side, it'll go red. We could use that as a no. This side, green. You can use that as a yes. So now I've explained the triangle to you. It's not witchcraft. So all we have to do is go up to it.
Happy.
What's it say?
Happy.
Happy. You happy to do that? Are you happy that somebody's here talking to you?
I see.
If you ask me, I'm just not feeling it in here at all. I don't feel heavy, I don't feel creeped out. I don't think we're going to get anything.
So we can't go live down here because there's not enough phone reception. What's that? That wasn't there before. It's another creepy looking
She's not
thing.
looking very good, isn't it? It's on a plinth.
Yeah, seems to have fallen over. This is under the galleries of justice. So you can see its hand dug out. I always think this thing over here is a creepy. I see the creepy person is still here. And they've had a lot happen in here, so yeah, this guy's quite creepy when you come in here and you're not expecting and you find this. So
Have you got your...
oh, yes,
Oh, okay.
the flux just went off.
Alright, you got everything you need. Okay, we're all good? This isn't creepy.
Very. Could put ghost tube on. Actually, we should put ghost box on as well. Should try the ghost box.
You got Vox, I've got
I've got
Tube.
box, so if you want to put tube on. Oh shit. All right, is there anybody here with us tonight? My name's Alison.
My name's Kag.
Who is it?
Who is he?
Oh, that's interesting that two different ones have said who. Who is he? Well, there's no he here
That we know of.
that we know of. But my name's Alison.
Yeah, my name's Kag.
We're just wondering if there is anybody here, if you'd like to talk to us, please. No, there's two of us.
Monster.
Well, that's reassuring, isn't it? When you're creeped out down here. And if you're wondering where we are, guys, this is the oubliette. So this is where the people were thrown. So they came thrown down here. And this is where they stayed until they died, forgotten about. They just starved to death. Must
Trapped.
be. You're trapped? Oh, that's a bit weird as well, isn't it? You would have been trapped in here. It would have been horrible. Absolutely horrible. You hear footsteps.
not above us.
Yeah.
And then there's nobody above us.
There's nobody above us. There's another 2 floors, and that's wood.
Yeah.
Who is it who's walking around? Is that the monster? What's that about?
You don't need that when you're down here, do you really?
Not really.
It's not creepy at all.
I hear you.
You hear us? Well, that's good. We thought we could hear you too.
Phone.
Phone? Yep, it's on the phone.
Up.
Help. What? That sounds like help, and then that says help.
That wasn't weird at all.
Is he trying?
So what's your name?
Naomi.
Naomi. Is it you that's making it cold down here? Freezing.
It is.
I can only imagine how cold you were when you were thrown down here. Sitting here, freezing cold. I bet it was wet as well.
I thought you were talking to me at one point then. I can imagine how cold you were. Then you said, when you were thrown down here, and I thought, it's not me. Ooh.
Mm. We're doing the EVP session?
Yeah.
Just turn this off for a minute. Alright, there is anybody here. This little box next to me, if you can put your voice on there, that would be very much appreciated. So, can you tell me what you were thrown down here for? How many of you were down here? What? It's very quiet. It is. Go on. I'm going to go from fast to slow, then not to play. Is that you?
No. That came from over there. Look. There we are.
I thought it was you.
No, it wasn't. Came from over there, it wasn't me.
I hear you.
Good.
Oh, whistle. That's somebody whistling.
It is. That's a whistle.
Grandmother.
Yeah.
Whistling. Do you want to put headphones on?
Yeah.
You hear it better than I do.
Okay.
And then you can go stand by the creepy man over there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Brother.
Oh, it's in the bottom case, isn't it? Alright. I'm going to stand by the creepy guy. If he moves, You're getting slapped. Oh, you know.
All right, so that's Cag.
Nicole.
No, not Nicole. Her name's Cag. And she's got some funny things on her ears, and she's listening through those. If you want to say anything, all you have to do is try and say it through there. So maybe you got a name. Probably several men in here with you.
Has to get.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, you finished. You don't have to talk about that. What did you do in life? What was your occupation? For instance, I talk to people. That's my occupation. So you must have done something. Maybe you were a blacksmith.
I wish.
Oh, you wished you were a blacksmith. Quite an honourable trade. Oh, I can't stand the cold anymore, guys. I am so frozen. Absolutely frozen. Okay, I'm going to... Oops, she's not looking. Yeah, it's not much, I don't think. I'm so painfully cold.
Yeah.
I reckon
Bird.
we have a break and go and get jackets and...
Yeah.
You're right there, Kate.
I'm fine. I'm just.
I'm going to have to go and help pack up as well. So I'm going to put this up. It's not all that riveting. Well, you know that because you would have watched it by now and got to the end. I don't even know why I'm telling you that because by now you're probably going to be sitting there going, well, that wasn't very riveting. Oh, look, she just told us it wasn't riveting at the end. Unfortunately, as I said, we are frozen, absolutely frozen. So I'll put this up. We're going to go and get warm. And we've nothing tomorrow but Warwick. Going down to Warwick soon. So, all right, we're off. We're going to get warm, aren't we, Kag?
Yeah.
We are.
Bye,
Okay,
guys.
bye-bye.
Are you a zombie?
I don't know.